A very good evening. Welcome to Prime TV News on Monday, the 3rd of December, with me, Iftia Abdul Qadir. A look at your headlines first. Interim order is issued preventing the Prime Minister and Cabinet from functioning. 4 new envoys present credentials. 3-wheeler rates have come down. 2 suspects in the Matara murder case have been identified. And on news overseas, Israel police recommend Prime Minister Netanyahu be charged with bribery. In your local news this evening, the Court of Appeal today issued an interim injunction order restraining Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa and his cabinet from functioning until the hearing of the writ of quo warranto filed against them holding office. The appeals court said that this ruling will be valid until the hearing of the case is completed. The order was delivered by President of the Appeals Court, Preeti Padman Surasena and Arjun Obesekara. The panel of judges that gave a ruling to proceed with the case issued notices to the respondents to make submissions on the 12th of this month with respect to the writ of quo warranto. The petition was filed by 122 parliamentarians representing political parties such as the United National Party leader Ranil Wickremesinghe, the Tamil National Alliance, the Janatha Vimukti Peramuna and the Sri Lanka Muslim Congress. 49 persons, including Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, have been cited as respondents in this petition. 3 new ambassadors and a new High Commissioner appointed to Sri Lanka have presented their credentials. They handed in their credentials to President Maithripala Sirisena. The new envoys presented their credentials to the President at the President's house. Petar Ljubicic, Ambassador of the Republic of Croatia, handed in his credentials to the President. Michael Ninoti Oke, High Commissioner of Republic of Ghana, also handed in his credentials. The newly appointed Ambassador of Congo is Andre Paul. Rita Giuliana Manella, Ambassador of the Republic of Italy, handed in her credentials to the President. 3-wheeler rates have come down with effect from today. The All Ceylon 3-Wheelers Association said that the minimum rate has come down to 50 from 60 rupees. At a media conference in Colombo, it was emphasized that this decision was taken to pass on the benefits of the reduction in fuel prices to the people. President of the All Ceylon 3-Wheelers Association, Sunil Jayawardena, said that the rate for the first kilometer is 50 rupees. If any 3-wheeler driver was transporting passengers above this rate, he said not to use that particular vehicle. He called on the public not to leave room for such a robbery. President of the Canteen Owners Association, Asela Sampath, pointed out that if a 17 rupee relief has been granted, transport charges should have come down. Accordingly, the prices of vegetables, potatoes and onions should also come down. He called for a price control for essential goods, giving a stipulated period for its implementation. He also called for a price regulation for buses and 3-wheelers, as well as that of food and drink. The GCE Ordinary Level Examination commenced today. The number of candidates sitting the examination is 656,641. There are 422,856 school candidates. The number of private candidates sitting the examination is 233,791. The examination is being conducted at 4,661 centers. Candidates were seen arriving at their respective centers to sit the examination. The police headquarters announced that special security has been accorded to the ordinary level examination coordination centers and regional collecting centers. The examinations department also noted that they have informed the examiners to immediately inform the examination department and the police headquarters if any obstacle is encountered by the applicants from external parties during the examination. Measures have been taken to inform all examiners to be on alert if any candidate is cheating with the use of smartwatches, mobile phones, or any other electronic device. Candidates who are caught cheating in the exam will be banned from sitting for any exam held by the Department of Examinations for 5 years. The Examinations Department said that special investigative teams are ready to inquire into all complaints that are being made with respect to the examinations. Arrangements have been made to dispatch examination supervision teams to every part of the island. Any malpractices or fraud with respect to the examination can be intimidated on hotline 1911 or on contact numbers 0112 784 208 or 0112 784 537. The ordinary level examination will continue until the 12th of this month. On to a headline-making story. 3 witnesses have identified the second and third suspects with respect to committing the murder of a schoolboy by stabbing. The identification was made at a parade conducted at the Mathura Magistrates Court today. A student attending a tuition class in Mathura was attacked and killed with a sharp weapon on the 24th of last month. 3 suspects are remanded over this incident. The identification parade was held for the identification of the second and third suspects. 3 witnesses have identified the suspects at the parade. The second suspect is Jayavira Muhandiramge Tunudu Vimukti, while the third suspect is Ushan Disanayaka. Since the hearing regarding the case was held at the Mathura Magistrates Court, the chief suspect, 17-year-old Jatunga Kankanamge Sthitija Soundarya, was also brought to court today. Demonstrations continue to be held against the biased conduct of the Speaker. In the meantime, programs are also being held throughout the country to collect signatures demanding the immediate holding of a general election. The farmer community of Polonnaruwa staged a massive demonstration in the Hinguragoda town. Condemning the biased behavior of the Speaker, the protesters demanded the conduct of a general election soon. Among those who joined in this protest campaign were many people's representatives of the area. The people of the north also held a protest campaign demanding the immediate holding of a general election. The demonstration was held in the Nadunkerni area. It was joined by a large gathering including people's representatives. Meanwhile, a program to collect signatures demanding the holding of a general election soon, safeguarding the sovereignty of the people, was held in Balangoda. Many extended their support to this program that was organized by Akila Ellavala, the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna Balangoda organizer. Sri Lankans living in Britain have staged a demonstration demanding to refrain from obstructing the sovereignty in Sri Lanka. They were demanding the international, including Britain, to refrain from interfering in Sri Lanka's sovereignty. This protest campaign was organized by the London Sri Lankiya Balaya organization. Sri Lankans domiciled in London joined in this demonstration. You're watching Prime TV News, and still on the local scene, the Sri Lanka Ports Authority has said that there is a remarkable increase in the number of tourists arriving in Sri Lanka from the ports situated in the island, including the Colombo harbour. The number of ships carrying tourists that had arrived during the last 10 months of this year was 45. It is an increase of 28.6% when compared to the figure in the corresponding period last year. Many tourists are witnessed to be frequenting the city of Colombo. It is reported that there is a high demand from the tourists for three-wheelers. The handling of containers at the Colombo Harbour Terminal is expected to reach a significant juncture by the end of this year. The handling of containers, with the contribution of all container yards, led to the exceeding the 7 million limit. Many have already begun talking about the allowances provided from an account of the Litro Gas Company and about the list of persons who had secured the allowances. Views were expressed in this respect at a media conference held at Nelumavata. Parliamentarian Rohita Abegunawardena said that during the period of President Mahinda Rajapaksa, an 18.6 billion rupee income before tax had been received. But during the last 3 years, this profit declined by 250 million rupees. This was due to the payments made to 57 political henchmen. This is for 1 month. For 1 year, it worked out to 375 lakhs. Rohita Abegunawardena mentioned that for 13 years, the total amount was over 1,000 lakhs. He was displaying a list of 57 persons who secured wages from Litro Gas Company. There were different persons cited in this list. 18 persons have been arrested for excavation of antiquities in several areas of the island. 7 suspects who were engaged in excavations with the intention of securing artifacts have been arrested from the Kotinkadua area in Pujapitiya. Several equipment used for the excavation process have been seized. The suspects were due to be produced in the Galagedara Magistrates Court. 2 suspects who were engaged in the excavation of artifacts on a private land along the Badal-Kumbura Meeghamada Road have also been taken into custody. The suspects, who are 28 and 30 years of age, are residents of the Munaragala and Hulangdava areas. Instruments used in the excavation process and 4 motorcycles have been seized. Most suspects are reported to have fled, and operations are in progress in search of them. In the meantime, 9 suspects have been arrested for engaging in the excavation of artifacts in the Sinnakada area in Mannar. The raid was carried out by officials of the Special Task Force last night. Equipment and other items used for the conduct of the puja have been seized. 2 suspects have been arrested with 3 illegal firearms. The arrests were made by officials of the Kalutara District Crimes Unit. The 2 suspects were apprehended from the Gaul and Murantudua areas. 3 illegal firearms, 5 ammunitions, 41 SIM cards as well as a motor vehicle, a van and a motor vehicle were taken into custody from their possession. The police said that the suspects, who are in the age group of 21 years, are residents of Ambalangoda. They were due to be produced in the Kalutara Magistrates Court. The Murantudua police are pursuing further investigations. Today is the 96th birthday of veteran media personality Kalakirti Edwin Aryadasa. Parliamentarian Dayasiri Jayasekara visited his residence at Narayanpeta today and extended greetings to him. He applauded the services rendered by Edwin Aryadasa on behalf of several fields, including the media. Extending his greetings for the 96th birthday of Edwin Aryadasa, Dayasiri Jayasekara wished him long life. Edwin Aryadasa handed over several books authored by him to Dayasiri Jayasekara. For more information, visit www.itnews.lk. Do join us once again tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. for more of the very latest on Prime TV News. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.